what's up guys? My name is Abe and this is
Sam.
And Sam, what are we doing today?
We're gonna install rally armor mud flaps on my 2018 Subaru WRX.
Alright, so what Sam's gonna do is gonna do an unboxing for you guys. He's gonna show you guys what color he's got, and he actually hasn't opened them himself yet, so we're gonna learn this together. So let's go ahead and open that box up.
Alright guys, so here's the rally armor mud flap box. Everything's well packaged. Once you see the box is open, you see the instructions needed to install. You see the brackets you'll need, all the hardware as well as the spacers. And then here's the actual mud flaps. I went with the black with the red lettering to match my color theme on my Subaru. Alright guys, so now I'm gonna cut open the package. So I'm gonna open the package that has all the hardware in it to make sure we got everything. Here's the brackets. Here's all the hardware. The spacers are inside. I think those are for the front. And next are the mud flaps. They covered them up pretty nice too. There is a front and rear specific. To be honest, I can't tell you which one is which.
Alright guys, so Sam is going to go through all the hardware to make sure that he's got everything that was supposed to come with the kit. And what we're going to do next is we will install the front and rear on one side first, and then after that we will go through in detail on what we did to install it and show you guys how to do that process. Alright guys, so that was us, well mostly Sam, putting on the front and rear mud flaps. I was there for more moral support. But now we're going to get onto the other side of the car. We're going to get the wheels broken loose, which is what Sam is doing now, the lug nuts. We're going to get the car lifted. Now we're going to go into detail on what he did. We're going to take the wheels off to show you guys a better view of what we need to do. The instructions don't say you need to do that, but we want to show you guys a better view on what we're doing. So he's getting those off and we'll get to the installation. Alright guys, so we're going to start installing the rear mud flap to his car. He's going to show you how he prepped the bracket for the mud flap. Sam, show him what you did.
Alright, so if you follow the instructions, you want to grab the rear bracket, which you'll see is this shape, as well as this mounting tab on the back. And then it also states to grab a U-clip, one of these, and put it right here in this middle pin, or hole I guess you would say, and slide it in at a kind of an angle. And then, just to show you guys what it'll look like, we're going to mount this onto the mud flap. Oh, like that. And this bracket will be hidden inside the bumper, so you won't see this bracket. You'll just see the mud flap once it's installed.
Alright guys, so now that he showed you guys on how he's going to prep the bracket, we're going to go ahead and move over to the car and get that installed.
The next step will be to remove this clip down here. There we go. Now you have access to move this out of the way.
Are you missing the clip there?
I don't think so. I think it's like a factory mud splash.
Oh, okay.
So next is to mount the bracket onto the car. And remember, this is gonna go inside the bumper. So what we're gonna do is pull this bumper back a little bit, kind of just wedge it in between. So you want to be in between the bumper and this fender liner. So it's kind of a difficult. So it should look like this. The U-clip should be hidden behind the bumper, and then these should be exposed. so you can use the 11mm nut to attach to the mud flap. So once you get the clip removed and the bracket installed, you want to put the clip you took off back in. So go under the car, and hopefully it lines up well for you. There we go. All right, so now we're gonna install the mud flap and hardware to the bracket. So you'll need the two nuts right here, small washers, and then the short screw with the washer. And we'll start off with the screw. And then remember, you wanna have the Rally Armor logo facing behind. And then gonna grab our washer, nut, and then ratchet with the 11mm socket. This top one, hand tighten it right now. So before you get too far ahead, you want to make sure that the logo is actually straight. So now we're going to have Steve align us to make sure that we're good to go.
How are we looking, Steve? It's a thumbs up.
Get yourself a Steve. So now what we're going to do is test fit the wheel onto the car and make sure we don't hit the mud flap at all. If you do, you can always bend this back bracket here and it makes some clearance for your wheels.
Alright guys, so that was the install on the rear mud flap. We lowered the car down, we still had plenty of clearance. So we're gonna move to the front bracket. What do we need to do for that, Sam?
What you need to do is grab the bracket actually, and in the car it'll face this way. And you see this little notch in this bracket? That's where you need to bend it towards yourself.
Well, I guess does it depend on which side you're at?
Yeah, depending on which side you're at. You have to bend this to make some clearance for your wheels when you turn. So here's the hardware you'll need to install the front mud flap on your car. You'll need a long screw with a washer, a short screw with a washer. Actually, you'll need two. So here's the second one. Two S clips, which are right here. A U clip, a pin for the bracket, and then a spacer that goes in between the fender and the liner itself. Alright, so now we're moving on to the car. You're going to need to remove 4 fasteners. There's 3 up front right here, and then 1 at the very bottom right back here. Now we're going to use a Phillips screwdriver along with a flathead. This one you have to twist, and this middle part should pop open, releasing the clip. There's 1, 2, 3. There we go. 4. So now we have the fasteners all disconnected from the car. You can move this fender liner out of the way so you can install the clips. So as you can see, got a lot of room now. The 2 S clips go, one right here, and the U clip goes down here. All right, so now we're gonna install the clips. We're gonna start with the U, which goes down here. Slide that on there, like that. And then here's your S clip, and you wanna make sure this goes inside your fender. As so. And 1 more S clip up here. Now you want to install fender liner back into place. So go ahead and move this back in, go, like that. And push this top part, make sure this is back in too. And just like that. So now we have the mud flap and then the bracket. And what you want to do is make sure this is facing the rear of the car. So just go ahead and flip it that way. And then line up the bracket. Like that. And then here's the long screw. But actually what you want to do before you actually start is put this in front so you can't see the bracket when you install it on the car. We're going to hand tighten for now. For this middle bracket, we're going to use a short screw with a washer. Hand tighten that as well. And then the last short screw in the washer goes on top right here. Hand tighten that. So here's the last clip that goes back here. Make sure that goes all the way through first. Like that. And then now you can push it in. Hey, yo, Steve! Line us up. Got the okay from Steve. So now that we have all 3 screws tightened up and Steve lined us up, we can bend this bracket back here. Could give us the wheel clearance when we turn the wheels left and right. Now we're gonna put one of the clips back down here. So now we're gonna test fit the wheel on the car and make sure we have clearance. So now that we lower the car, we're double checking our clearance. And as you can see, we got plenty of clearance for when we turn the wheel, so we're good to go.
All right, guys, so that was the install on the mud flaps. If you guys found any part of it useful, please give it a thumbs up and maybe consider subscribing if you want to see more content on Sam's car. Sam, do you have anything else to say?
I love you, Mom.
All right, see you guys later. And this is
Sam.
And what are we doing today, Sam?
Sam.
Why you burping? Hey, what's up? Sam. Sam.